practice some of the hand strikes that we use in our karate. There's many that we have, but we're only going to stick to the basic ones at first. The basic open hand striking surfaces and the basic closed-handed striking surfaces. Starting with the basic ones that we have with open and closed hands. So we can do these from whatever stance you want, but we're going to start from our kibidashi, or our horse stance. First strike that we have is our Sekinoi Zuke, or our straight punch. With our straight punch, you want to focus on hitting with the first two knuckles. You want to make sure that it starts from your chamber and it slides down and it turns over. You want to try to have your middle knuckle should be in a straight line with your solar plexus, and you want to avoid turning your shoulders as much as possible. So you don't want to be turning and punching this way, and you don't want your punches to be in line with your shoulders either. You want them to be down the center of your body. So hitting with these first two knuckles, that's going to be our first close-fisted punch. We're going to start with our right, and we're going to do 10. So ready, and Sekinoi Zukes. Ish, ni, san, shi, go, roku, sishi, hashi, ku, ju. Now, same thing, fist is nice and tight, but instead of me turning it all the way horizontal like this for my straight punch, I'm going to keep it vertical for our vertical strike, or our tate zuki. So same knuckles you're going to be hitting with, but now your fist is going to be pointing straight up and down instead of horizontal. And the same thing goes as before. You want to keep your elbow down, and you want your punch to go down the center. So we're going to do 10 of those tate zukis. Ish, ni, san, shi, go, roku, sishi, hashi, ku, ju. So we have our Sekinoi Zuke, our Tate Zuke. Now again, keeping that fist closed, we hit straight with the first part, we hit straight with the second. Now we're going to hit with the back of the fist, the Riken, or the back fist. And you want to kind of tip those knuckles, so you're hitting with those same two knuckles. Or if you have gloves on, or you're hitting a soft surface, you can just hit with the back of the whole hand. But for safety reasons, if you're hitting anything without gloves on or padding on, you want to make sure that you're hitting with those knuckles. So Sekinoi Zuke is the straight punch, Tate Zuki is the vertical strike, and then we're going to do our back fist, or Riken, hitting with the back of the knuckles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So, Sekinoi Zuke, Tate Zuke, Riken. Now we're going to hit with the bottom of the fist. So my fist is nice and tight. I can hit it straight, vertical, backhanded. Now I'm going to hit with the bottom part, or what we call the hammer fist, focusing on that little bone that's at the bottom of your hand, almost by your wrist. Not the meaty, fleshy part by your pinky, but you want to hit with that bone. And that's our Tetsui, or hammer fist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Another strike you can do with a closed fist is if you scoot out your middle knuckle and you kind of make this little point. We call that an ippon ken, or a one knuckle punch. So you want to kind of make your fist like you normally would, but then you're going to slide out your pointer finger, and then you're going to lock it down, trying to hit straight just like our vertical strike. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, we went through our close-fisted strikes. So if you make a tight fist and you just want to hit somebody with it, you have your traditional straight punch, vertical strike, your back fist, and your hammer fist. Now, if your hand was open, okay, if you didn't want to close your fist and you want to hit with an open parts of your hand, the first one we're going to do is going to be the palm heel. It's going to be our shote, hitting with the bottom part of our hand, trying to keep our fingers nice and tight together. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You want to make sure that you snap it and that your fingers are tight together and they're not open. And you want to focus on the bottom part of your hand, not the center or the top of your fingers. So now, next strike that you can do with your hand open is a traditional karate chop or a shuto, hitting with that same part that we hit with when I was doing my hammer fist, but now my hand's going to be open. So I don't want to hit with the pinky side where all the flesh is and it's nice and soft. I want to hit harder down at the bottom where the bone is, and still keeping those fingers nice and tight together. Don't have them open. We're going to chop to the side with our shutos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have our shote, which is our palm heel. We have our shuto, which is our knife hand. Now we're going to do a spear hand, hitting with the fingertips. Call this a nukete spear hand. You can go straight up and down, or you can go across like this. We're going to keep it nice and straight. Nukete spear hand, trying to hit with those fingers straight out. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have our shote, we have our shuto, we have our nukete, and we have our heishu, or our back of a hand. So our back of a hand is just like hitting with our back fist, but we're hitting with the whole flat as opposed to hitting with the knuckles like we would for the back fist. So it's the back of the hand. Heishu this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another open-handed strike that you can do is you can hit with your sekuite or your tiger claw. When you're hitting with your tiger claw, you want to hit with, it's almost like a palm heel and an eye gouge all at once. So you want to hit with your palm and then rake down with your fingers. You don't want to just throw your fingers in and you're not throwing them straight out. We want to hit and then rake. Hit and then rake. So we're going to do our sekuites or our tiger claws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have your straight punch, your vertical, your back fist, your hammer fist, palm heels, knife hands, spear hands, back of the hands,